And we're back. And we're back. Let's just go ahead and get right into it because we got a lot to talk about. And let's just go ahead and talk about it. Let's turn into an at-home barista. It's time to clock in. We will definitely not be clocking in for too long today because wait till you guys find out what we're making today. I'm positive that anyone and everyone can make this drink, okay? Today's drink of choice is going to be a crispy water. Because guess what we're getting ready to talk about? Fasting. So we're gonna go ahead and use our cute little mixer. Listen, water just tastes better when you do the most. So we're gonna take our water, we're gonna take our ice. Okay, so now we're gonna add our lid, add our cap, and mix her. Of course, we have to do the barista swirl. And now we're going to pour her up, pour her up. And because we want the water extra crispy, we need this ice in here. Now let's try her. I don't know if you knew this or not, but a crispy water will get you together every time. You need at least 3 of these a day. And now it's time to clock out. And today we have the handy dandy iPad because sometimes you need to pull up a receipt. Sometimes you need to pull up evidence. Sometimes you need to pull up proof, okay? And I like to have all of that at hand. I'm not just talking about the regular fasting that if you're trying to lose weight. We're talking about the biblical sense of fasting and what that means. So I want to give a definition. In the Bible, fasting is abstaining from food and drink for a period of time to seek God. It is a spiritual practice that is mentioned in both the Old and New Testament. I know. Listen, I grew up in a church. My mother is a pastor and my father is a bishop. They have had titles in the church before I was even born. So I know all about fasting, all the good stuff. Growing up, my parents, with us as kids, they never made us fast from food and stuff. We would fast from TV. So it might be like 5 hours we couldn't watch TV, go out and play or something, but you just can't watch TV. That was your sacrifice to God. And I love that. Now that I look back on it, it's like, wow, they were teaching us the importance of sacrifice and how to seek God. God calls us to seek Him, and sometimes food, electronics, and social media, and TVs, and all the things, they're just in the way. Just go ahead and talk about it. Let's go ahead and be honest. All these things that are in our life, sometimes they can just be in the way. And then it says some of the purposes is to humble oneself before God. It strengthens your faith in God. It draws you closer to God. It confronts sin, say it up, and to see spiritual growth. I don't know about you, but I need to see growth. I can't be staying the same way that I have been. I need to see growth in my life. And fasting can do that. I've decided that every month of 2025, I want to fast. For how long? Just depends on what I feel I need to do in that month. But I definitely want to fast every month. There are different ways of fasting. You know what your vice is. You know what that thing is that will stop you from communicating with God or be in the way of communicating with God and spending more time with God. That can be food, that can be electronics, all the things. So I haven't decided yet if fasting from food will be my fast every time or fasting from social media would be my fast, because I'm just gonna go ahead and be honest. Social media can definitely take over my day a lot of the time, especially with being a content creator. I'm constantly on social media. My eyes are constantly on a screen. Really, for me, fasting is showing God, listen, God, I'm sacrificing whatever it is. I want to put this on hold. I want to stop doing this so that I can come in contact with you and seek you and search you. And I want you to know that I stopped doing this so that I can become closer with you. Me and my husband actually did it together, and we did a 24-hour fast, and it went great. We were praying. We were in our word. It's more mental. We have to mentally prepare ourselves. Yes, I am going to fast. I don't care what my body says. I don't care what my body is craving. I'm stopping it right now because I want a deeper connection with Christ. I'm on my February fast, and we have just a few days left of February, so I wanted to make sure I got it in. I'm still trying to decide exactly how many hours I'm going to fast. I don't know if it's going to be 24. I don't know if it's going to be 36. I don't know exactly how long my fast is going to be, but I know that at least once a month, I want to do some type of fast. I want to show Christ that, like, Lord, I am so serious about getting closer with you. Lord, I am serious about bringing my faith higher. Listen, whatever I need to, calm down and do less of to grow more in you, I'll do that. And I feel like fasting is that sacrifice and letting God know, listen, she's serious. God is like, listen, she's serious, because I know my girl love a good cheeseburger. I know my girl love a good coffee. I know my girl love a good matcha. I know my girl love a good tea, but she's not doing all that because she's sacrificing what she wants so that she can get what she truly wants, which is more of him. And I just love that for me, and I love that God knows that I'm not just fasting to lose weight. I'm not just fasting because I want to fast. I'm fasting because I want to get to know God more, and I'm fasting because I want him to know that I'm serious. This is my way of showing Christ, yes, Lord, I am serious about getting closer with you. Yes, Lord, I am serious about expanding my faith with you. And I just love that for me. I love that for me. I definitely feel like fasting is very important. I feel like fasting really should be a part of our everyday life somehow, some way. I feel like fasting should definitely be a part of our lifestyle. So that's what I am doing. And I am literally going to do it 12 times this year. At the least, I'll say at the least 12 times this year I will fast. I'm excited to see the outcome. I'm excited to see how much closer I get with God. I'm excited to see how much my faith grows, because I could use all of those things. I really want to show Christ that I'm down with him. If I need to fast to hear your voice more clearer, if I need to fast to really be able to communicate with you, I'm here for that, and I'm willing to do that. Whatever he needs me to do, no matter how hard, I'm going to do it. Now, will it be a struggle sometimes? I'm sure I will have to shed a few tears. I'm sure I will have to talk myself into some things. But I want God to know, no matter what it is, if it pleases you, and if you want me to do it, I'm going to do it. He has helped me with so many things. Being a representative of Christ is the least I can do. Giving God some hours out of a month in a fast is the least I can do, because he's done so much for me. So yeah, we'll continue to talk about a good fast and how it has been helping me. And if you're watching this video and feel like maybe I want to join her, maybe I can't do a full 24 hours, but I can do 5, then good for you. Start small and continue to work your way up. Let me know in the comments. I love a good fast for the Lord. I just do.